everybody doing today? I think everybody's probably doing really great. Welcome to another episode of Stories and Stuff. I'm Jenny Q, and I'm Willy, and we're here to bring you some stories and stuff. And this week we have a theme called Oh Canada, Oh Willy. That's right. Before we tell you exactly what that means, we just want to say welcome to anyone whose first time it is visiting us. Welcome. We hope that you enjoy your visit with us and hang around. It's just a very short video and we'll share some information, some fun, and some stuff. Stuff is always good. It's like jokes and stuff. Yeah, that's why it's called stuff. Exactly. And then we'll be done, and then we all can go and enjoy this beautiful weekend, this beautiful weather outside. So this week it has been the theme of Oh Canada, Oh Willy. That's right. So what we're doing is Willy is not from Canada. He's a Wuddle. And so I thought, how great would it be with Canada Day coming up very, very soon, that we could teach Willy about Canada. But the Canada that is the most interesting, and that's the Canada that you and I experience and how we celebrate Canada. And so we were going to do that through technology and Facebook Live. That's right. We were going to do where we were going to invite people in and be able to talk with us. Yesterday, however, we had a bit of technical trouble and we couldn't get it figured out. So what we're going to do today is we decided to do a different bit of a twist, and we did a little bit of research, and we discovered that Canada has had many, 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 many flags over the years since the War of 1812. It's a very important battle where we were in war with the Americans, and we had the British on our side and amazing indigenous folks, and we all stood our ground, and now we have a land called Canada. That's right. So, as we always like to do here, we like to keep things short, but we want to keep them interesting. So, we're going to bring out some flags, and then Willy's going to do some stuff, and then it'll be a great end to the day. Well, end to the show. I'm sorry, my earpiece just keeps falling out, guys. I hope that my audio is okay. Our friend Mello's there. Hi, Mello. You are you there? Looks like he's there. Looks like we have some friends. Okay, so let's start with the first, because remember what we covered yesterday and the day before is that the British were on our side and part of the first people who were here in Canada. Yeah, they were part of the first people. They were the colonists, but the original people were the indigenous. Okay, so the first flag, here we go, is dun, da, 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 the Union Jack. Oh, that sounded weird. That's a weird voice for you. Well, thank you. Okay, guys, so let me tell you a little bit about the Union Jack. I have some notes on the back here for you. And it was the first flag, and it was used up to and past actually our date of Confederation. Do you remember our date of Confederation? Ooh, I studied this. Do you guys know? It's July 1st, 1867. That's right. And this was the flag that was used. So if you see this flag and it looks familiar, it's the Union Jack. It connects our history to the British. So that's the first one. The next flag that came was an unofficial flag, but it happened after Confederation. In 1871, this flag was introduced, and it's called the Red Ensign. I like the name of this one. It's called the Red Ensign. So here we go. Do, 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 do. There it is, guys. Isn't that kind of cool? I kind of like it. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit closer to you guys so you can see it a little bit better. I'm going to just poke in under. Oh, Willy, come on. Sorry, guys. It's so cool. All right. Do you want to tell them about it? Sure. This flag includes the arms of the provinces at the time. Can you guess which four provinces were the first to be part of Canada? Take a look. Yeah, so there it is, guys. Can you guess? Okay, I can't wait. I got to tell them. Okay. It's Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, and Harley, of course, Nova Scotia. Of course. And of course, representing our roots to the British still. Okay, and now there's another flag. We have many, many, many flags. Well, 6. Okay. Now this one actually came into effect in 1921. So it was a long time after Confederation, but a long time before our flag that we use now came into existence. So it's very similar. It's also called the Red Ensign, and it's got 4 founding nations of Canada on there. And the 4 founding nations of Canada were England, Scotland, Ireland, and France. Take a look at this little coat of arms. It's very, very cool. There we go. You know what I like about that, Jenny? Can you grab the other ensign? Yeah, sure. Let's grab the other ensign. Do you see? Yeah. It's just sometimes the little things that make the biggest difference. Do you know what I'm saying? In one, it's the 4 provinces, and then in the other, it's the 4 founding nations. That's right. And it's those little details that make a story so very important, whether it's a story of a country or a story for you or a story of your own history. So you got to pay attention to those little details. Oh my gosh, it's Nadine. Hi, Nadine. We're talking about Canada's flags. So hang on and hold your hat. It's so cool and fun. We're going on to number 3. Okay, so then we went from the red ensign, and then what happened was Lester B. Pearson, who was one of our prime ministers, one of the first, he thought it was very important for us to have a flag that represented Canada. And as we were, as a free nation, and so he held a committee, and there were thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of submissions. And in those submissions, we have 2 that we want to show you that came through, and they had a little bit of significance. So here is the first one that we want to bring up, and it's called the Pearson Pennant, because Pearson was our prime minister at the time. And so this was submitted in 1964, and it was designed by a man by the name of Alan Badeau. And he did it because, do you see the blue? Yeah, I see the blue. That represents the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans, because we're such a big country that we touch both oceans. We do. We have a large amount of land here in Canada. And so that was his design. So that was submitted. Now, the next submission that came through was this one. And I couldn't find who designed it, but it was interesting. It's got the Union Jack again, and the French fleur-de-lis on there from France. So this was a submission as well. And both were well liked. But they were not the one. They were not the one that Canada wanted. But you know which one they did? Is the one we have today. Is this one. This came from a committee that Lester B. Pearson put together in submissions. And as of February 15th, 1965, this, folks, has been our flag of Canada. And it's beautiful. And I love it. And the sides still represent ocean to ocean, which I think is very cool. That's right. So guys, it wasn't a conventional story today, but we thought it would be interesting for you to see the progression of how important things like flags are to a nation. And next week, we're going to continue to teach Willy about things. So Willy, what did you learn about Canada this week? I learned all sorts of cool things. I learned that Laura Secord and Tecumseh and Isaac Brock and Tutela, they were all very key in our nation. Yes, they were very key. And that we've had some cool flags, and that there's all sorts of people out there who celebrate by eating ice cream on Canada Day and watching fireworks and doing all that kind of stuff. Yeah, and we're going to find out what other people do. I'm so excited. I can't wait till next week and people tell us what's going on. I have some jokes that I want to share, and it's all this talk about forests and trees and flags. They all inspire me. Really? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to start with one joke. Here we go. What tree can you fit in the palm of your hand? Oh, I think I just gave it away. It's a palm tree. Oh, Willy, you're so silly. Do you have another one? Yeah, of course I do. Let me think. Oh, I know. Where do squirrels, which are all over the place, where do they go for the summer? I don't know. Where do they go for the summer, buddy? They look for the beech trees. You're so silly. Oh, guys, we today was a bit different, and we hope that you liked it. And so next week, what we want to do is continue to explore Canada, history and different bits of Canada, but we want to know about your Canada. So please drop us a message, leave us a PM, or email us or all sorts of options and let us know what you do to celebrate Canada. That's right. And hopefully we have the technology fixed for next week, and maybe we'll finally actually get to meet with our friend Mel. That would be so cool. And until then, guys, just thank you for coming by. Thank you for spending time with us. And thank you for being such incredible people and Canadians and spending time with us. I feel like I'm gushing today. You are gushing just a little bit. Okay, guys. So always remember, share your love, share your laughter, and share your smiles. We'll see you guys next week, next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, to learn more about Canada and maybe a little bit about Willy. Yeah, maybe.